I'm taking a look at my Gibson SG E-Tune guitar. Now these guitars are very cool, and what's really cool about them is they tune themselves. The system comes with so many preset tunes like standard tuning, dad-gad, which you can just pick and it'll tune up to. I bought this because I was doing some Zeppelin things and I was going from dad-gad back to standard tuning, and it was just really quick. It works really well. You can make up your own tunings with these, save it into a bank, but I'm not going to show you how to do that today. I'm just going to show you how to do the standard tuning and use the tunings that are preset within the system itself. So let's take a look at that. Now this is looking on the back of the neck, and this is the actual tuning system, and the pegs are wound with this. This is the on switch here, so if you press that, what will happen, it will flash, and now you've gone to a point where it would tune up to the last tuning you've got. But if you press this button again now, you get a green light, and the green light represents which bank you're on. If you go up, you get a red, and if you go up again, you'll get a blue, and you can keep going through the banks. You keep pressing up, you go up green, red, blue, and that represents the actual bank you're in. And if you go left or right, you can come along, and this will take you to the different tunings you've got. So the blue setting is actually for settings or tunings that you've made up yourself, you've stored yourself, so each letter represents a different tuning. But I'm not going to look at that today. Now if you come to the red one, that one for the E here would be standard tuning. Your A is your dad-gad, the D is a low D tuning, and it goes along for different ones. And I will put a list of the tunings at the end of the video so you can see all the different tunings for all the banks. And like I said, the blue one, it just says users, because they're the ones that you make up yourself. And if you go into the green bank, then you've got like open E tuning, open A tuning, and again you can move along and pick which one you want. And again at the end you'll see a list for the green banks, what they represent. So to actually tune up now, all we have to do is pick a bank. So if we go to the red for standard tuning and press the center here, now it's flashing, and now it started to try and tune the guitar. Well, obviously it's not going to tune because I'm not playing it, but it would if I play it. So let's do that now. Okay, so the system is a little bit temperamental. If you're in a loud room or you're not very used to tuning it up using this E-Tune, you might be better just to tune each string individually. Now there is a way of doing that, and I'll show you that as well. But when you first turn it on and go to tuning, what it will try and do is tune all the strings together. So I'm going to show you both ways, and we're going to take a closer look at doing a couple of tunings on the guitar. So the first thing you need to do, and if I turn the guitar over you can see what I'm doing. There's that on button there that I showed you, so we press that and the system comes on. Now all the lights have come up red, and what that's saying is it wants to try and tune up to the last tuning you got. So if I strum the guitar now, it will start tuning up and just tweak the guitar to where you were before. But if we want to go to a new tuning, what we need to do is press this button again, and now we've got that green light, so we can pick the bank. Now for that, like I say, you can go up and go through the banks, or you can press down and go through the banks, and it'll just keep going red, green, and that's the different ones. So if we want to do dad-gad, we go to the red tuning and we come to A, because that's the dad-gad setting. What we need to do now is the center of this star, there's a little button, and we press that. That's the star. When I say star, it's the up and down or left and right. In the center of that, there's a little button. I've pressed that now, and now it's all lit up red. And what that wants to do is tune up now to dad-gad. So when I strum the strings through, it will start to tune. So let's try that. Now if we look on the back of the guitar, you'll see some of them have got turned green and some of the strings are still in red. Now the ones that are red haven't tuned up. So what you can do is pick them two strings now individually to try and fine tune that. So if we do the two strings, and now it's tuned them in. So now we've got dad-gad. Now if we want to go back to standard tuning, what we need to do is press this button again, turn the system on, press it again. Now we're in the red bank. Now we want to be in that bank, but what we want is standard tuning, which is the E. So we've come to the E position. Now if we press this center again, it's immediately started to tune it into standard tuning. But once we actually strum it, let's see if I can do it, and you can watch what happens at the back. You can see see all the lights start flashing, and some of them have found the right tuning, and the ones that have gone green have found the right tunings, and the ones that are flashing or are a different colour, they're the ones that still need tuning up. So if I turn it over, it has pretty much done it. It's done it. That's what I said, that is quick. There you go, and now we're back into standard tuning. It's done it. As I say, there is another way of doing it, and it's to do each string individually. Now what you have to do, rather than doing all the strings at the same time, because like I say, if you're in a loud room and stuff like that, or you're not used to using the system that well, because there is a bit of a knack to it, right? So you turn the system on, right? You go to where you want to tune. Now you've come to dad-gad, we'll go back to dad-gad, and we'll press the second one. So now press that center, it's gone to the point where you want to tune. But if you press that center one again now and hold it, what it will do is tune each string individually. So what we'll do, press that center now individually, it's flashed again, and now you've just got the E string flashing red. Now what that's saying is it wants you to play the E string and tune that one string in. So this is a really good way if it's not really working for you, if you're not getting the system, when you first start off, you're not getting that really nice sweep of the pattern, and you want to do each string individually. So now we'll try and do each one. So, and you can see just the E peg is tuning itself up. Now on the back there, it's gone green, and the next one now, the A light is flashing, because now it's saying let's tune up the A string, so let's do that one. And now that's gone green. So it does find them really well. The next one, it's found that. So now you can see 3 of them have gone green, and now it's asking for the G for the red. So let's finish it off. And there you go, we're back into dad-gad. I think it was dad-gad we were tuning up to. But that's how to tune it. And like I say, that's for all the system. And like I say, you can either go through the different banks. If you use some of your own tunings in, or whatever you've done, you just go to that bank, the green, the red, or the blue, and then you go left or right, choose which tuning you want, and then tune it up. So that's how you do that. And I'm going to put at the end now the different tunings for you, so you can see all of them. I hope this really helps, and I've tried to make it as clear as possible. Remember to subscribe, put some comments in there, good or bad.